that pucker in my butthole. That's not a very nice mental image, is it? What's going on, guys? My name's Batilio and welcome back to Assetto Corsa Competizione, where today it is once again update day because the 5th build of this early access game has been released, and as usual we're going to be taking a look at it to see what's new and see if there's any improvements been made and so on and so forth. So let's take a look at the early access roadmap. So we're pretty much at the end of this now, so we're not going to see any huge glaring additions to the actual game, barring a new car and a new track and so on and so forth. So the car is the Emil Frey possibly Jaguar G3. Not quite familiar with this, so I don't know what it is. Then we've got the new track, which is Zolder. That'll be familiar to a lot of you, myself included. The multiplayer has basically been enhanced, so we had the basic multiplayer coming out of build 3 there, as you can see, but now it's been enhanced, so this is pretty much what it's going to be, basically, I would imagine. The rating system now, it's just basically system fine-tuning. We've basically got everything we're going to get on the rating system front, I would say, because even the next update is just fine-tuning of the actual rating system. So yeah, we're getting very close to release now. If this roadmap is edited to go by, possibly March, but it might be a little bit later. They might take a couple of months just to really iron out any issues they've seen in early access and get it tip-top ready for release. So we're going to be going for a little drive. We're going to take a go around the Zolder Circuit with the new car. So got it all set up here, and ooh, that's not what I was expecting. Yeah, I was expecting an F-Type, but this appears to be an XJR. I mean, the side skirts do look very Aston Martin. Kind of reminds me of a 2012 Vantage, but that's an XJR. I wasn't expecting this. Whether it's just the XJR body shell with like uprated internals, drivetrain, electrics, engine, and so on and so forth, I'm not sure. But we're going to give it a go nonetheless. This is the one we want. And the Zolder Circuit, which is, well, 4,011 metres long. Not quite sure what that equates to in terms of miles and kilometres, but if you know, let me know in the comments. No cheating and going on Google. If you know, then tell me. But don't go on Google and just tell me. Oh, well, I went on Google and that told me very quickly. I'm in a weird mood. I've been trying to record this video for the last 2 hours and everything's going wrong. So hopefully we get through this one and we survive it. 10 corners and the real record is a 128.6. So let's kick things off. And it's, like I said, it's going to be a 10-minute race, so we should get about maybe 6 laps, possibly 7, depending on how things go. And we'll see what we can do. So I'm going to get it all set up and get over there, and I'll be back in a moment. Okay then, guys, so here we are, and here is the grid, and we are starting in P20. Okay, so plenty of work to do. Normally the prerequisite is to finish P10 or higher, so bit of work to do. We should see some overtaking. This track doesn't always lend itself very well to overtaking. It is quite narrow in places, but like I said, we'll see what we can do in our car. That is probably going to stick out like a sore thumb because it appears to be the only car not from this decade. But yeah, let's see what we can do. I think I do still have the formation lap set, so
here we go. Remember that the race
that's a weird noise.
Our target is P10. Repeat, P10.
Right then, I think we will actually do the formation lap, just so we can get everything up to temperature. So yeah, like I said, I'm not a great fan of the Zolder Circuit. It's all right. Never really gone super well here. I've done okay. I've never gone badly. I've never done brilliantly. I've just done okay. I've been adequate. I suppose you could say. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of that first corner for a start off, but yeah, like I said, we'll see what we can do around here. Ooh, we get a bit close to that Mercedes. And like I said, this thing does sort of stick out a little bit. It reeks of privateer, in the nicest way possible. I'm not saying privateer and their team members are smelly in any way, but you get my meaning. I mean, we've got what? Ferrari 488s, we've got a couple of AMG GTs, because we had a couple of Audi R8s, there's a Lamborghini up there as well, I'm fairly certain we've got Bentleys, BMWs, and then we've got this. And I mean, I've never actually seen this car. I've been on the Blank Paint website a few times. I've never actually seen this car before. So, your guess is as good as mine. If you know anything about this car, then please let me know in the comments. But, like I said, I don't think it is just a Jaguar XJR, which it might be an XJR. I might be completely off the base there because I'm not quite sure with the letterings what this car is. I'm about 50% certain maybe that it's an XJR, which means I'm not very certain at all. But it could just be a case it's the body shell with the with uprated internals. Who knows? That chicane back there, I'm not a fan of it. It didn't used to always be a chicane though. For those of you who can remember far back, or if you're a F1 history aficionado, you'll know that that corner was changed and made into a chicane because of the tragic death of Gilles Villeneuve, who died there in 1982, I think it was. So yeah, it's safer now, and they're going through slower speeds, but it just doesn't have that character it used to have. It used to be a fairly quick right-hander, but I suppose it being safer is helpful. Not for me, of course, because regardless of whether I crash at 50 miles an hour or 150 miles an hour, I'll be fine. Right then, so here's the final chicane. We're just about ready to go racing.
Green light. Go, go, go.
Okay, we're off. Ugh. Ooh, sorry. Trying to adjust my seat. Don't like that first corner. Oh, that caught me unawares. I wasn't expecting them to brake so abruptly. We're making decent progress. The AI don't seem to be very quick through there. We made up one, and here's two. Might be about to make up another one as well. We've got a Mercedes with us. I'm not giving up this inside line, bro. It's mine.
Yellow flag ahead. Watch out.
Oh, I sort of had to give it up there. Oh, it's all accordion down there.
Yellow flag. Yellow flag. Be careful there.
We're making good progress though. We're up to 16th already. So only another 6 positions to gain. We've got a decent run out of there. Might be a bit ambitious to try down to the first corner.
Well done, mate. The fastest step so far.
Ooh, like I said, a bit of understeer there. Oh, I just got held up there. We'll have to cede the position a bit. Right, now I'm on the outside for this one. Now Mercedes hung with it very well, but I had the inside line for the most of it. Now we're up to P15 and chasing down this Lamborghini. We've still got plenty of time to do it.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
I'm very unsure of myself through that corner. I've never really figured it out. Woo! So looks like we've got a Bentley that's acting as the cork in the bottle, so to speak, at the moment. And the AI are quite slow through here, so... Oh, you cheeky bastard. Oh, he's covering me. Whoa, that was a moment. I think they definitely do have the advantage on the exit of the slower corners. I'm through 2 of the 3 chicanes potentially.
Well done, mate. Personal fastest slow. We're halfway through. Keep it up.
So we're just on a 34, so we're about 6 seconds off the real life pace, which isn't good. Then again, this car is a little bit unruly and old, potentially. I don't know. Ugh. That was better through there. Ooh. Ooh, got into the back of him a little bit. Yeah, we're definitely getting held up now. Like I said, it's quite difficult to overtake around here. Got a whole lot of places to go. Oh, now I've got him. You get right to his arse like a eager dog sniffing the backside.
This is me, Russell West.
Ooh, bit of the curbing on the inside there. And now I've got to worry about that Mercedes behind. Definitely feel like I'm quicker on the exit of the chicane down there. Yeah, right now just being held up. Whoa! That puckered my butthole. That's not a very nice mental image, is it? Oh, well spin at the rear. Have to get out of it. Get out of the way! So I can tell you what's going to happen. I'm going to get annoyed and I'm going to do something very stupid. Like try and catch him off guard. But we might have a run down here. And that's job done. P14, but I don't think we're going to get 4 positions. Because we're going to have just 1 lap to go. Front left's taking a bit of a pounding.
Well done, mate. Personal best.
So now we're only 4 seconds off the best time, roughly. Right, I'm going to have to get very punchy with this Audi. Probably the wrong place to try and move. If I can get this Audi and the Bentley, I think that'll be a fairly good day's work. Ooh, the Audi got a little bit out of shape through there. And now we've got our nose right up his backside. In the nicest way possible, of course. A little bit of contact. Ugh. Rubbing is racing. We're not going to get the bent lap. Unless he has a big accident down into this far chicane. Right, well there we go. Yeah, pretty good. Yeah, I'd say it's been pretty good. Like I said, I'm not a great fan of the Zolder Circuit, but it is very nice. I think I got on the gravel a couple of times, and what I'm used to, especially in project cars too, is as soon as you get onto any kind of gravel or grass, it drags you out there, and that's it, that's game over. But yeah, like I said, very enjoyable, quite fun. We couldn't manage that P10 disappointingly, but when you consider that our car is from, I don't know when, and everything else is from around 2018 sort of time, you kind of get the gist. I think that's a pretty decent result, but there we go. But yeah, gets my seal of approval, this update does. Let me know what your thoughts are, guys, basically. So if you've played this, if you got the update, what are your thoughts to it? How do you like the Jaguar? How do you like the track? Are you a fan of Zolder? Are you not? Do you go well here? Have you not? Have you noticed any bugs? I've noticed a few bugs. In the last race I did, it started me in the pit lane, then disqualified me. I'm not quite sure why, but there we go. And apologies if I'm talking a bit loud as well. It's very, very loud in my headphones, so I'm just trying to equalise my voice. So there we go. But yeah, that's the end of today's video, guys. So thank you everybody so much for watching. Stay cool. Remember, leave a comment down below and let me know your thoughts on this update. And I will catch you all in the next video. Peace.